traditional low productivity peasant farms are transformed into high productivity commercial enterprises?
There are two kinds of the world agriculture. The first one is high efficient agriculture of development country, where substantial productive capacity and higher output per worker permit a small number of farmers to feed entire nations. And the second one is inefficient and low productivity agriculture of developing countries where many burgeoning urban population.
The Filipino farmer is a dying breed.
Ang average age ng farmer sa Philippines, 57 years old. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, in 10 years, wala na tayong kakainin. Siguro, 15 years.
We introduce you to a businessman who at the age of 31 was a certified billionaire. 33-year-old Joseph Calata is known as one of the country's youngest self-made billionaires. He's the CEO of Calata Corporation, a recognized agriculture products distributor.
The Philippines is very rich in land, that it would be our strength. We should focus on helping these Filipinos.
Tulad ngayon, tingin ko dito, sa lugar na to, ang farmer, konting-konti na lang eh.
Sa bukid lang ho ako nagpipirming magtrabaho. Baka mga 5 taon pa yan, wala nang sasakain dito. Puro mga makapabrika na dyan, umalis na.
Hirap ka, pawis, dugo.
Talagang sa kabataan niya yun. Madalang naglalabas sa bukid, mga takot sa araw, mga mainitan. Yung mga kabataan niya, mga magpapakinis ng mga mukha, ba't nilalabas siya?
And yung mga bata, mga anak nila, wala naman sa farming eh. Sa iba nagtatrabaho eh. So wala nang mag-continue nun.
If we are not encouraging and inspiring young people to go into farming, I think that's going to be a big problem in the future.
For example, ngayon, kung walang foundation, walang gusto mag-initiate, ano ang future ng farming? Kung mag-iisip tayo, parang ano ba ang future ng farming? Wala eh. Walang mag-i-initiate, walang magmo-modernize, wala. Ang future ng farming, mamamatay ang magsasaka, walang bata magtutuloy. Yun ang future. Sure yun, in 30 years, yun na yun.
Halos wala na rin sa mga anak ng mga magsasaka ang gustong sumunod sa mga yapak nila.
Itinuturing ang Pilipinas bilang isang bansang sagana sa agrikultura.
Dahil laganap pa rin ang gutom sa bansa. Natatakot ang Department of Agrarian Reform sa posibleng food shortage kung magpatuloy ito.
No way to earn a living to feed.
Bitin kapag walang-wala na sa budget.
The province is expecting to lose at least half its crop.
The problem is obvious. No more people to farm the land. No more crops to harvest. No more food on the table. Hunger.
Pero pag ang population natin in 30 years, nag-9 billion na, tingin mo ba makakabili pa tayo sa ibang bansa? Baka hindi na eh. Tingin mo ba bibigyan pa tayo ng China ng rice? Bibigyan pa ba tayo ng India ng rice? Sila muna unahin nila. Hindi tayo unahin na talo. Paano tayo ngayon? Kung di iniisip yan. Walang kakainin ng Pilipinas kung wala kang tatanim dito. For sure, magugutom ang lahat. Di ba?
The situation is dire, but not helpless. Actions must be done, and they must be done right now.
So, malapit ang puso ko dyan eh. Saka tingin ko, time to give back dun sa society natin. Nagawa ko na to eh, di ba? Lumaki na yung company natin.
Urgency is of the utmost importance, and the Calata Foundation boldly takes the lead in solving this crisis.
Walang gustong pumasok sa ganong field eh. So, yung foundation is parang ma-inspire ulit sila, ma-inspire yung mga tao.
The aim of the foundation is threefold: inspire, cultivate, sustain.
So this university will give them the knowledge to manage, to do business, so they know how for the new technology, for the new future. And then they can inspire everybody else.
Pero yung mga kabataang dadala na sa ibang bansa, pababalikin mo dito. At sila mismo mag-i-implement kung paano gawin yung latest technology. At sila mismo yung magiging future farmers, entrepreneur farmers. Tingin ko magbabago ang agri natin, lalo na kung maraming magko-cooperate at tutulong at sasama sa atin.
as we say in Argentina, if you're a farmer, you're a rich man. You know, because you have the technology, the tools do the work for you. You know, and you can improve your yields. You can do a lot better, more efficient.
The Philippines is in need of farmers, intelligent, skilled, modern, and dedicated farmers.
Ngayon, ang gusto kong baguhin na mindset is dapat yung mga farmer na bago, entrepreneur farmer, parang sa US. So yung foundation, yun yung goal eh. Maging entrepreneur farmer, yung parang i-cultivate yung mga young people para maging entrepreneur farmer.
To initiate change is to inspire people, to change their mindset, and open their horizons.
That it's very important that Filipinos know how to do their tools. We don't want to come here and say, this is our way, we impose this. We want them to learn our ways, educate in the university, which is, they will give them the best tools. They're preparing a specific program for them. They will go to school half a day. They will have an apprenticeship, on-the-job training for half a day. So we will match one student with one farm.
To cultivate necessitates giving the new breed of farmers the proper education and equipping them with technology, arming them with tools to set them up for success.
Kailangan magsimula sa mga bata na matuto muna ng latest technology. And then, kailangan magkaroon ng mga center na nandun lahat ng tools ng mga farmer para umasenso sa pagpa-farming.
And they're not going to be labor. They're going to be, with the boss. They're going to be agronomists, agriculture science. They're going to be the knowledge guys.
Tuturuan sila ng tamang pag-fertilize, soil analysis, yung mga supply chain.
To sustain the program, we come back full circle to the now modern Filipino farmer. It starts with him. It ends with him.
So imagine mo mula dulo to dulo. From bata na naging matalino na sanay na mag-agri, nandun lahat ng support. At the same time, may mga facility para mai-process yung mga produkto nila. So,
I can feel the Filipino spirit. That nothing stops them. They're very resilient. They always go forward. They're hardworking.
The problems facing Philippine agriculture are deep and wide. Any attempt to solve them seem futile at worst and temporary at best. But steps must be made. Actions must be done. The Kalata Foundation is at the forefront of initiating change.
kasi mahirap ang change eh. Pag nagbago ka, nagre-resist lahat eh. Kasi mahirap naman talaga yun eh. Marami ka makakaaway. So, yun yung pinakamahirap. Yung change.
So I think if they see the vision there and they can feel they can bring that here, there's no need to go abroad to work, you know, they don't need to be away from their families, they can have an amazing life here.
Kasi, kung merong anak na sabi sa tatay nila, tatay, wag natin benta to. Di ba? Wag mong benta yung palayan mo. Aayusin ko to. Magpapaturo ako sa center kung dapat itanim dito, nakikita tayo. Hayaan mo na yan. Huwag nating ibenta yan. Kung merong ganon, tingin mo bebenta pa nila yan. Hindi na nila ibebenta yun.
The foundation takes it upon itself to spread information about the crisis at hand. Awareness is the first step. However, the solutions are multifaceted and involves multiple sectors. The Kalata Foundation invites you to be part of this solution.
Of agricultural transformation and rural development. So based on the article, nearly 2 billion people in the developing world grind out a meager, which means lacking qualities and often inadequate existence in agricultural pursuits. So the article is basically about the different agricultural farmers in different countries concerned. So, over 3.1 billion people lived in rural areas in developing countries in 2013. About a quarter of them is experiencing extreme poverty. So, one of the countries are Latin America, Africa, South Africa, and of course the Philippines. Their basic concern is survival. Upon how are they going to survive despite of the problems occurring in their country right now. So basically, vast majority of the world's poorest people are located in rural areas and engage primarily in subsistence agriculture. So what can you say about agriculture?
Agriculture, actually we're not a country that is agriculture based, but we're an agri-based country. We're top exporters for crops and other agricultural products such as pineapples, coconuts, and sugarcane. For the economic and price incentives, it is not sufficient to support our farmers since there is a low or fluctuating price of palay or rice, and from that, its effect is that our farmers are the biggest losers from it. They do not gain enough money from that. They only get 200 pesos per day, and it is not sustainable, and it cannot live. The 200 pesos per day income of a farmer is not enough in order to sustain a family with 5 members from it. And the government or the middleman are the ones who gets the profit from it. Usually, they raise up the prices of pallets or the rice from 7 to 8 pesos to 12 to 20 pesos from that. And it's really ironic that the farmers are the ones who are planting the rice and they're the ones harvesting from the rice, but they were not able to sustain their family and they're not be able to eat.
So to summarize everything, we can easily say na nalulugi yung mga farmers dito sa Philippines. Kung sino pa yung nagtatanim, sila pa yung walang lakas.
Sila yung kawawa.
Sila yung naghihirap. Tsaka wala masyadong binibigay ang government na land reforms. Kasi wala masyadong rice fields dito sa Pilipinas. Kaya medyo may scarcity tayo ng rice fields resources. And the government should be able to consider providing financial aids, crop insurance, lalo na yung health insurance ng mga farmers kasi syempre yung trabaho nila hindi ganun kadali. Tapos, knowing na they don't earn that much, tas wala din silang pang support sa pag-aaral ng mga anak nila.
Tsaka ang problem sa atin is that we expect a lot from our agriculture sectors and from the government, but in reality, there are so much problems from that. Example is the warehouses for the rice by the NFA. To be honest, is that in Central Luzon itself or NCR, we lack storage for our local rice. That's why we kept on importing from Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Spain, and Brazil, because of the Philippine rice tarification law. But its effect from that is that our local rice, is not being supported by us Filipinos. Usually we buy from outsiders or from other countries, imported rice because of its nutritional value. It's more cheap, it's more healthy, and from that, the only ways that we can support our local farmers is that, but through the agrarian reforms, like the IRR, which means implementing rules and regulations for the crops and for the farmers itself.
So, that's all. We are the local
Siko!